But we are going to begin with the attack on American soldiers overseas as the world waits to see how the Biden administration will respond. Here's what we know right now. 3 service members were killed and 34 injured in a drone attack at an outpost known as Tower 22, which provides support to U.S. Special Forces inside Syria. 8 of those injured had to be flown for care and are now in stable condition. It marks the first deadly attack on U.S. troops in the region since the war in Gaza began spilling into a wider conflict. President Biden blamed an Iran-backed militia and is vowing a strong response.
We had a tough day last night in the Middle East. We lost 3 brave souls in an attack on one of our bases.
Yes.
And, I'd ask you for a moment of silence for all 3 of those fallen soldiers.
Jesus.
And we shall respond.
Well, National Security Correspondent David Martin is joining us now with more. David, let's just start with what more do we know at this point about the attack?
Well, we're beginning to get a better understanding of why there was so little warning of this attack. This drone came in very low and very slow, and it came in at the same time that an American drone was returning to the base after a mission. And when an American drone comes in, they turn off all of the automatic response systems that an incoming drone would trigger so as not to shoot down their own drone. And that is what resulted in the fact that these troops were still in their sleeping quarters in the early morning hours when this drone struck, and that explains why there were such a relatively high number of casualties, 3 dead, 34 wounded. What we don't know right now is whether this was a deliberate tactic by the militia which fired the drone, or whether this was just dumb luck.
So no doubt the U.S. will respond. But of course, the concern is about this spilling into a bigger, greater escalation. What are the options that the Biden administration has to ensure that they can respond without causing things to escalate?
Well, the standard response would be to go after the militias which fired these drones, and that the U.S. has done before. There have been 160 attacks on U.S. troop locations in Iraq, Syria, and now Jordan. The U.S. has retaliated 7 times. But this is the first time that American soldiers have been killed, and this is obviously going to require a different level of response. And the next level up is going after Iranian locations inside Iraq and Syria. That's how these militias get trained and supplied, because there are representatives of Iran inside Iraq and Syria working with these militias. That would take it to a new level, and it would potentially kill Iranians in response to the killing of Americans. How soon that happens is unclear. I'm told right now the weather is a problem in the area.
All right, David, thank you very much.
Sure thing.